So I made you guys a promise. I said as soon as we get a nice day, I'm going to take this thing up to the house and pressure wash it. So on this episode of Pugliese Speed Shop, that's exactly what we're going to do. So, obviously I got to put some air in this tire first, and then we'll get to taking this into the house, hitting it with the pressure washer and getting all this like green scale off of the hood and all the way around it. But I'm going to be careful. I've had some people mention, like, don't pressure wash it, just wash it. Well, there's a lot of crap on this thing. Maybe it looks better on camera, but there's a lot of green and scale and all that. I don't feel like scrubbing on it. Don't worry though, I am well aware of the fact that if I hit this top too hard, it's going to get bad, like in a hurry. So we're going to not do that. We'll be gentle on the top, give a little, and yeah, we should be good to go. We'll see how all this goes. Like I said, we're going to be gentle with it, and I do want to get in the shop and actually polish this whole thing and, you know, shampoo the interior, make it nice. But guys on the shop's a little full right now, and I'm just trying to knock this out, you know, with the when we got this nice weather. The plan though is, you're probably not going to see this for a little while because I got to get what's in this shop out, and then we'll finish this video, hopefully doing a whole little polish on it. But we'll see how it works out. Probably getting ahead of myself as usual, but I guess I'll start by putting some air in that tire. All right, guys, so obviously juiced up the tires and brought it up here to the house. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this thing is like, yo, I mean green, right? It is pretty nasty. I know it looks kind of, sometimes looks decent on camera, and I'm like, wow, I wish that was my car. But yeah, this one especially, I think this was resprayed, like real classy, like right over the pinstripe. Nice. But yeah, we'll see how it cleans up. So I guess without further ado, let's get after it. Told you she was dirty. guys, I knew it was going to come out good, but I mean, like, this thing changed colors, dude. And it just looks a million times better. Obviously, there is a little bit of damage, which we knew. Somebody stored something heavy and kind of sharp there. But color's all there. Hopefully, like, some of these stains will buff out, but it's pretty smooth, guys. So I think it should buff out okay. And as promised, didn't beat the top up. Give it a little quick rinsing, you know. Same here. So I don't know what they stored, guys, but same thing right there. That's a pretty good chunk there. And did you guys saw it, right? My precision around this guy. Forget about it. That's original 1984. You want to keep that. So, yeah, it cleaned up really well, which we knew it would. And my suspicions of this being repainted is obviously what's going down. It's clearly a replacement, because look at this, guys. We got this little marker, right? Turn signal on, it's like bling for the corner. There ain't one there. So, and there's no pinstripe on this car. So, those are two telltale signs that this guy has been replaced and painted. Not exactly very well. Well, not bad paint, but doesn't really match. So we'll figure out what we're going to do there. Maybe we'll buff it and see if it blends. If that don't work, maybe we can find some paint, or maybe we leave it exactly like this. I don't know, I guess we'll find out. But yeah, we're going to call it for right now. I'm going to go park it back behind the shop again, and we'll see when I get in the shop to do a little polishing on it. Oh yeah, he's a beaut, Clark. We'll get her fixed up though. So I ain't doing nothing tonight. It's been about a month since the last portion I recorded, and we've just got the what's that thing, Bel Air, to where we can actually drive it out of here. So yeah, we'll get this thing ready to go. Not tonight though. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So it's been like 2 or 3 days, I don't know, just long enough for that tire to go flat again. Since I parked this thing in here, yeah, I didn't get down the next day, you know, stupid work and all that kind of stuff. But we're here now, and that's what matters, all right? So I did also have to go up to the old Harbor Freight, because I didn't have a high-speed buffer. I did at one point, somebody borrowed it, and decided they needed it more than I did. So we scooped up the old Harbor Freight special to the Bauer. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. $100 special, and we got some of these guys to go with it. I wanted medium, so of course they didn't have medium. So I got a coarse pad and a fine pad. I figured, like, if I mix them together, it'll equal medium. So the goal here, if you haven't figured out, is to make this somewhat shiny. It's very dull, but it's kind of smooth. You know, the pressure washing obviously helped it out. But it's been sitting, so I'm going to do everything wrong at this point in the game. I'm not just going to just start buffing it, because there's dirt and crap all over it because it's been sitting outside. So I'm going to do what I probably shouldn't do. Not really worry about it, but we're going to wipe down some Windex, get the dirt off it, and get after it. Like, we can't make it any worse, guys. So at least that's what I'm telling myself. Here we go. this is the stuff right here. Let me show you guys how good this looks. It's all the crap that came off of it. Some of it's dirt, some of it's probably paint. But yeah. All right, I want to take a quick break just to show you guys I got like a good stopping point here. This side, I mean, you can actually see the lights reflecting in it, which is light years, no pun intended, ahead of what it was. And this is just dull as could be, right? So, I mean, it's never going to look good. It's always going to look like I'm not doing anything with this. We may get these stains out. Not touching that. I'll touch it, but it's going to look like this one does. That's all we're going for, guys. A little more presentable, protect it a little, but I got after it for about 10 minutes with some cheapo cleaner wax. I don't even have compound, dude. And that is what it is. This is what we're working with. And because that's what I have. And better than it was. That's what we're shooting for, guys. Sometimes you lower your standards, you know. You'll never be let down. All right. Guess we'll get back after it. Yo, so like full disclaimer, this is not a how-to video. I'm using what I got to like make this free car look decent, right? So this is that cleaner wax. It's McGuire. It's decent, you know. It's like a step past like polishing compound, I guess, ish. It didn't get these stains out, but it lightened them up, you know, and it didn't get the dents out either, but that's okay. It did, however, kind of highlight more of a difference here, which is not what we were going for. So there's that. But, I mean, it's like, you can, it's nice and smooth. And it's got a little bit of a shine to it. And that's about it, right? So we're not done there. We still have more to do. I got 2 coats there. I did 2 coats right here on this side of the trunk. So it's about the same shape. Even has a similar dent. I don't know what they stored on this thing. But I kind of ran out. You can see the blatant line where I ran out. But listen, maybe. I can feel the difference. I don't know if you can see it, but, well, you can definitely see it. So what we're going for here is not perfection by any stretch of the imagination, but it looks a little better, looks a little cleaner, a little more presentable. We will get the rest done. However, I ran out of cleaner wax. So what I'm going to do, just so I can show you guys how it's going to come out, is use this polishing carnauba stuff, like the deep crystal. That's how you know it's good. To finish the hood, we'll probably do 2 coats here and actually buff it out with like an orbital buffer. Try and get rid of some of the lines I kind of see here. But like I said, guys, we couldn't make it any worse. I think it looks 100 times better already. All right, so here it is. This side is all done. I got 2 coats of the carnauba, the deep crystal, and I buffed it out with the small little orbital, low speed buffer. You see all the lines. I don't know if you can see them before, but it's really smooth. Now over here, I still got some streaks and some swirls and what. This side, not done yet. So I'll show you the test. This is how you test it. So grab your little polishing, like terry cloth, right? So you give it a little toss, right? It just stops dead, right? Walk over here, check out the other side. Just keeps on going. So that's how you know you got a nice little protective shell there. And I mean, not for nothing, it is what it is, but it looks pretty good. All right, guys, we're going to call this the end of the video because we're at the point now where I just repeat everything I did, right? So I'll go ahead and do the other side, knock the whole hood out. But I got to wait for tomorrow to do the trunk and all the sides because I ran out of cleaner wax. That's probably lesson learned. Make sure you got everything before you start. And basically, like I said before, I'm using a bunch of stuff I got left over. This wax is probably 10 years old. Been sitting in the back shop for, I don't know, the whole time I've lived here. And then I had the house before this, But stuff still works. Little elbow grease goes a long way. So make sure you guys tune in next week so you can see what this thing looks like all done. And then we're going to keep on going. We've got some interior work to do, a little work on the motor. Then we're going to throw an exhaust on it, maybe some tires. And one of you lucky viewers could be the next owner. All you got to do is, give me a handful of money and it could be yours. All right, so until next time, guys, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, tell a friend, and as always, thanks for watching.